Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Another classic Jim Lee issue of the X-Men, issue 10. Uh, the return of Longshot. Freaking amazing Jim Lee cover with Longshot and Mojo here hanging out, looking pretty freaking creepy. Can't wait to show it to you. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, I super love this cover. I don't even know if this is in the Jim Lee X-Men Artist Edition. I'm gonna have to bust that out and look again. I have mixed feelings about this because Chris Claremont has left the building, and as much as I love Jim Lee's art, it just wasn't the same for me without Claremont. Um, the X-Men were never the same. I am one of those people. I am so sorry. But I am a loyal Chris Claremont X-Men. I mean, I grew up with them. They mean the world to me. But this cover is so cool. I love the photostat images, like the celluloid. They're on film. This is actually a fun concept. Mojo World, you know, Longshot, created by Art Adams, comes from a Mojo world where he became a mutant. I don't know. I mean, that seems a little sketch, but like he's from a different world. I guess he's a mutant of their world, but I don't know. At first I thought he was supposed to be an alien. I don't know. I do love this cover. It kind of like, this is kind of like the pinnacle of Jim Lee art. I like it. There's like kind of a sketchiness going on. Like I feel like Scott Williams brings such like a refined polish to his work. So to see Jim Lee ink himself, you see some of that sketchiness that's alive in his pencils. Not to say, like, I love what Scott Williams does. So, like, it's amazing. I think we'll see it in the same size. This made me appreciate, can we appreciate what a great Cyclops Jim Lee draws? And, of course, Psylocke. I feel like that's one of his signature characters. And Wolverine and Jubilee. Which brings me to Longshot. Wasn't in love with this when it came out as much as I love Jim Lee's art, because it wasn't Art Adams' Longshot, and I feel like it was so superior. But now I think it's so cool, and I love that we have his version. Of course, this isn't supposed to be yellow, or that, and it's like really clashing with the covers. So bad on you, cover colors. I love the utilization of the logo, how he's hanging on and cracking it. I love when that happens in comic book covers. Like, it's such a fun thing. Just taking advantage of the format of the, comics. Anyway, honey, I blew up the kid. What, like, part 5? Anyway, so this is sort of like a recreation of The Wizard of Oz. Like, a good concept, kind of, even though, Scott Lobdell is writing. Like, I guess he was a stand-up comic, and he's problematic. Anyway, we're not going to talk about the writing. We're going to talk about the art, as I always do. But it's very hokey, cheesy. Some of the dialogue is so, like, annoying. So, anyway. But great concept. Like, they're casting X-Men in different movies, which lends itself well to the concept of Mojo World, because they film everything for entertainment. I mean, it was very, like, it's like reality. They predicted reality TV in a way. I mean, many things did, I'm sure. But, so the Rogue and Cyclops and Wolverine and Beast are like the Wizard of Oz, which is kind of fun. Did we see the oh, we did. I did. I'm sorry. Jim Lee writing, Scott Williams inking with Bob Wiacek, Carl A. Stetter and Dan Panosian also inking, Lois Buhalis and Tom Orzechowski letters. Did it say who the colorist is? The colorist is, I guess it's Allstater and Panosian. That's weird. Anyway, I don't love the coloring. It smacks of, like, early commuter coloring. And, like, there's already texture in the artwork here, so I don't know why the colorist went nuts and did that. Anyway, not living for it. But that's fun to see the yellow brick road that they have to see. The only issue I have, and look how cool this looks. I always love to see Xavier in peril. Once again, bad on the colorist. Clearly, those are his teeth. He's having a Clockwork Orange moment here. Am I a perfectionist? I guess, when it comes to other people's work. But that looks cool. I love the yellow brick road there. That's kind of fun to see that, like, the different techniques he used. And I'm kind of living for this version of Mojo now. Even that character looks cool. What's his name again? Major Domo. Longshot. Jim Lee draws an awesome Longshot. Jim Lee draws it pretty awesome everything. I mean, there's a reason that X-Men sold a bazillion copies. #1, right? I feel like they didn't go far enough with this concept. Like, she's kind of in a movie too, but I would have done more with it. I mean, maybe this is a little more with it. I don't know. This does look cool. I love this effect. And the colors are fun. That's kind of an awesome looking Dazzler. That would make like a cool t-shirt. Don't you all think? Like, if she just always looked like that would be freaking cool. Because I don't otherwise like this costume. And I think we'll see a better glimpse of it later. Later in the issue, fellas. I keep calling the audience fellas. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Very cool. I love it. See, this goes to show that good pencilers just know how to draw everything, no matter how random it seems. See, this is, a horrifying example, but I'm not in love with this costume. I feel it's pretty 80s, pretty boring. I mean, she just looks like a sci-fi or, whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Loving this backup story illustrated by Mark Teixeira, though. Maverick. He was kind of a cool-looking character. Is he still around? Mike Rockwitz colors. Mark Teixeira inks and pencils. Art. Scott Lebdell writing. L. Lois Buhalis letters. Okay. So this is cool, though. I do love his art. Like, he has, like, such a thick, juicy ink line, and he just draws characters like this so good. His Sabretooth series. And what else did he... I mean, sure, he's drawn the Punisher. If he hasn't, he's... Like, that's a crime against... I mean, this is such a signature Mark Teixeira page here with the bird's eye view and the great perspective. I love that. It's freaking amazing. I mean, I guess there was some goodness that came after Claremont, but I refuse to acknowledge it. Anyway, a fun issue of X-Men, Return of Longshot. Great kind of version of Longshot by Jim Lee and Mojo. Was Spiral not even in here? I mean, we kind of have to have Jim Lee's Spiral, right? What the frick? I would have not noticed. You guys are like, okay, we're done. How could I just glaze over Spiral like that if she was in here? Or how could they not include Spiral? Like, you'd be living... Oh, maybe she's in the next one. Okay, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button. And I'll bring you more soon.